How do you feel like the offense has evolved from last year, just with different people involved and just different? What are some of the differences you've noticed?
We have a lot of guys who were in this system last year, and a lot of great new additions. And, we're just trying to help each other build, as one unit. Like we say, one heartbeat is what's going to propel you to be a successful offense. So I feel like everybody just using that energy. We have a lot of energy, great personalities in the room, new guys and old guys coming in. The O-line, they're all returners. So, I feel like everybody is just, trying to build that chemistry together. And I feel like it's been building from that off-season all the way from the summer up until now. And I think we're in a great spot.
There's obviously a lot of talk about how much you guys have, put on strength. And how have you seen that play out on the practice field so far?
For sure. Our nutrition and our strength and conditioning program did a great job making sure, we were all disciplined on making our goals and making our weight goals and things like that. We all put that work in with a great program and a great nutrition program that we had in the off season, and it definitely did translate on the field. We have a phenomenal staff on both sides of the ball, so the things that they're telling us, we just have to execute, go out there and do what we're told, and it's going to take care of itself.
Where have you seen Jacoby develop this offseason?
Oh yeah, that's my dog right there, Jacoby. He's developing crazy right now. His football IQ is definitely evolving. I feel like all of us, as a whole, is evolving. His athleticism has always been there as well, and you see those crazy catches that he can make, just being in the right spot at the right time. So I'm excited for his year, and I'm excited to do it with him too.
Zachariah, what was kind of the biggest benefit that you saw to running track, for the time that you did in the spring, in terms of what that helped you with speed and development to get kind of even ready for football in a sense?
I feel like the best thing for me, going up the track route was just getting my mechanics back right. Transitioning that track mechanics into the football world, because you definitely can go hand in hand with both sports. So I feel like just cleaning those little things up to help me, break away from certain defenders that have an angle on me. So I feel like that was the best thing that helped me transition from track to football.
What in specific there did you kind of hone on? When track when you talk about those moves to kind of break away from guys, what helped in specific?
As a receiver, we have to stay low to get in and out of our breaks. So whether it's in and out the routes, we have to stay low. But once you get that catch and you try to get upfield, that's when you stand tall, because track runners, you're not going to see them bending over running. That's when they're standing tall to gain ground. So I feel like that's something I've been trying to translate into my game. As soon as I get the ball, make a move in space, stay low if I have to, and then once I see green grass, then I get tall and try to open up like a track runner.
When it comes to those technical aspects of playing the position, where do you feel like maybe you've taken the biggest leap, like in a specific aspect of the game?
My biggest leap, I feel like, is just pre-snap reads, being able to read the defense faster, to deteriorate my route on certain ways, to be in certain spots at the right time. So I feel like I can still get better at that every day, day in and day out, but I feel like I've made a leap in that for sure this year.
Zachariah asked Jay, and he said that he had a handshake with every guy in the receiver room. Do you have a handshake with every guy in the receiver room?
Most definitely.
And everyone with the team?
I have a handful of guys on the team. I have some defensive players. I feel like me or Jacoby Lane have the most handshakes on the team. Okay. It's a competition between us two.
Who's winning right now?
I'm not sure. It's pretty close. We probably both got around like 15 or 20. So.
What's the most complicated of all of these handshakes?
The most complicated? Ooh. I might gotta go. Me and Asante, we got a new receiver, so we had a new handshake, and it's tough with gloves because like the part we do it is like this, and our hands keep getting stuck. So I'm like, all right, don't really grab my pinky. So I feel like that one might be the hardest one.
Okay. Yes, yesterday Jamil Muhammad talked about the team's camaraderie and how there's a lot of buy-in activity going on during the offseason. You talked about what the defense did. What did the offense do to kind of hang out with the defense and bring that team together, so to speak?
I feel like our camp was something that demonstrated a lot of time for us to get to know each other, whether it's in the locker room. Camp, we're here all day, so it's like we see each other, familiar faces, and those things are just being able to talk to people, whether it's in Galen, just sitting down having a meal with somebody that you may not have talked to before, to get a chance to know their story. And once you get out on that field, then it's like, okay, I'm playing for my brother and I really know what he's about. So I feel like those little things like that were something that helped us transition and get that camaraderie, and then it just translated over to the field.
What influences did Taj and Brendan have on you last year that carried over into this year?
Definitely the leadership qualities. I got to add Mario Williams in there as well, because he's one of the slot guys that took me under their wing and brought me up to speed. Last year I was the new guy coming in, didn't really know what was going on, and they just took me in and told me the ins and outs of what to do and how to be elite at the position and as a teammate as well. So I feel like just trying to be a leader to the younger guys, coaching them up, and things like Taj, Rio, Brendan Rice, all those guys did to me to carry on to make sure everybody's up to par.
Let's do one more here. Knowing the advancements that you've made in your game,
player and possible for my team. You know, wherever I'm going to be put in that position, I just want to be able to make that play when it's needed. You know, I don't want to try to do anything out the ordinary. Just do the things that I'm coached to do, and everything else will fall into line. So nothing spectacular. Just stick to the plan and do something simple. Everything will fall out.